We're gonna see if missile towers can have a bit of a renaissance. I'm not holding my breath. We have to do that because of these two dots here. And then we just want to see if missile towers start to do significantly more work, and if the lava creates burn that creates percentage damage that eventually is converted into something good. Starfall towers are without question the hero of the day. Now the thing about burn though is burn is supposed to be percentage damage. Like, look at this. This thing's done so little. Okay, randomly freeze 5, and we get attack speed of all existing towers plus 15. No question that's what we take, but let's just look at the rest. Yeah. We take that. That is exceptionally good for us. Missile towers are having a bit of a glow up at the moment. So I think we let that continue to happen. We're not going to be able to loop back this way again. So if I do that, we use our unlock. Get another one of those out there. So you at this point have done 131,000. You've done 167. I will say the difference between these two is significantly less than I thought it was going to be. That's actually a little impressive to me. It was my expectation that would be significantly outpaced. And that's definitely not happening. So I guess if that's the case, let's make some of the other ones too. They seem to be still performing well. What wave did we die on last time? I don't remember. It might have been, I think it was in the 20s. It was a wave that had these particular Swift Phantoms, I believe. After this wave, I think I'm gonna take a moment and make sure that, like, I'm filling in one by one spots with more Arcane Towers, because the Arcane Towers are doing a lot of work, and there are a lot of places where I will never have the hope of putting anything else, so I might as well just get a lot more Arcane Towers going. Watching this now, I don't think it was a mistake to grab Lava Bucket and to make our missile towers generate lava. All right, so let's see. So I'm gonna do some spamming here. I apologize, but places where I don't see another tower fitting in, I think, are great opportunities. And then we're gonna have no problem spending all our money. Okay. Good deal. And then building-wise... we'll just do something like that. Okay. I'm happy with what's going on. Voodoo Doll seems so important, though. Of all the things we're missing right now, our Starfall Tower's damage is going to go up significantly once we have Voodoo Doll in play, if we get Voodoo Doll in play. I kind of wish the DPS meter showed us the previous round's damage as opposed to just the cumulative damage. I think that's another thing. I should start taking some notes on the things that I want to mention. I think it would be nice. Yeah, so let me do that. While I'll get on my phone and I'll take some quick notes for feedback. Let's see. So let's see. First thing from my perspective is more elemental runes / runes in general. They feel missing from this game mode. I want none of these. Vengeance Statue might save us for one. You think so, YF? And then what was the second thing that I was just thinking about? Oh yeah, DPS meter per wave or all game toggle. Yeah, those are both good. Those would both be very nice. So I think the plan here, if we can manage it. Wait, can't you? Are we blocking? Oh, we're blocking over here. We gain a lot by blocking this off. Like enough that I think it's worth selling that. Unlocking that. And then we can do that. I think that's totally worth it. We'll find another way to rebuild over here. We do need like basically 2 dot pieces in order to get that rebuilt. But maybe we don't need to bother. Yeah, we can just do that instead. Rebuild that there. I think we built a bunch of... I think we got most of our arcane turrets got upgraded. Yeah, I think we need relics to really go the distance, but whatever happens here, this will be our final run. Starfall towers are just strong. Also, oh yeah, here's another piece of feedback. It would be nice if you could see the boons you've taken. Because up here I get this downgrade, but there's nowhere to see like the improvements to towers that we've gotten. That would be good information to have. Yeah, missile towers starting to pull away. The lava towers don't seem to be scaling the way I imagined they would. I was hoping that as, like, you know, things' health got higher, but it doesn't seem like burn damage is attributed, right? Because, like, these guys have, like, 100k hit points right now. The cursor can be very hard to find, but 15k hit points for each broodmother spider is significant too. Okay. Two extra buff cards at the beginning of the next 3 rounds. Corrupt a bunch of tiles. Randomly spawn elemental buffs. Lose a random relic. Or range of all existing towers. Corruptions don't seem that bad. Losing a random relic could be really bad for us. And buffing doesn't help. We have no stun, so weak spot radar would be bad. So we do this one even though we don't like them. But that's just the best we can do. So hopefully that didn't create too much sadness for us. It does feel like there's a lot of... It does feel like that was a little unfortunate, but... One thing I would love to see, just thinking out loud here, I think it would be really cool if the Starfall Tower, like Starfall Tower needs a nerf. That's a given, I think. I don't think anyone's gonna argue that too terribly hard. Can we get a 3x3 in here? Yes, I think we can. But I'd love to see one of the options not remove... Trying to get this with this, and it's proving to not be easy. One of the Starfall Towers, I wish it would remove its minimum range. That would be interesting. We basically need the dot piece to show up. At wave 60, some of the mobs were over 1 billion. So what's the... There has to be a scaling factor that I'm missing, Jezza. Like, how do we get to a point where that is something that we can take care of? Because right now it doesn't feel like we're gonna get there. Yeah, I don't really have any CC to speak of. Like, I have no stun. What stun were you using? You had lasso for stun. That's a pretty big one. Endless mode has arrived, Tiger. Indeed. But that doesn't stop. That doesn't stop anything in its tracks, does it? Right? Let's see. I wanted to build like this whole line like this. We might get, actually, hold on. Sell that one. We might get more 2x2s in here in the future. I'm more open to using either of those now. We'll see if that comes back to bite me. Okay, we'll be able to get another Starfall Tower there, I think. And we can start working on one over here as well. Yeah, Boulder Tower would be a nice one to pick up. That is a good point. The stun there feels important. But previously, this wave was very tough for us previously. Because these guys just run so incredibly fast. Photosensitivity warning. What's the range on this center, like, battery? Like, this view here, where's your range? I don't even know. Here are ones that I haven't upgraded yet. So let's get these ones upgraded. We can't do that. When Arcane crits, the target monster, Scepter of the Elements seems very strong. So we will do that. Then we're going to need 2 dot pieces to make this work. Actually, no, we don't. We can do that and that. Right now, I think we're just looking for any place we can squeak basically anything in. I'm going to do that because we're going to try and get another Arcane Tower there, I think. How are we feeling about having a Dark Grip? Is that exciting for us? Because I will need to use some of these. We can't keep all of them. We have Angry Bees. I am so curious. How many hit points are Angry Bees have 10,000 hit points? You do be scaling. These poor sniper towers. I see a Arcane Tower that's not upgraded. This is like playing Where's Waldo. For now, I'm going to switch that to a missile tower. I'm kind of scanning around trying to see if there are people that are not slowed with frost missiles. It doesn't seem like there are. But I'm definitely keeping my eye peeled for boulder tower opportunity. There's technically a 3x3 here if we get 2 dot pieces. So we should probably see about getting 2 dot pieces for there. Cool. All monsters' movement speed increased. Not great. Get 100 coins and we get spiders for 3 rounds or range down. We don't want range down. We don't want speed up. We're taking the 100 coins because it's a debuff for only 3 rounds. Not excited about it, but I do think that it is better than the alternative. Other places to build. We won't be able to use that for much. I think we let these get redrawn. Do we have upgrades we can do? I don't think we do, so I'm just going to look again for places where I otherwise don't think that I can... Like, or I'm filling gaps that just don't feel like they're going to get filled any other way. Like I said, I think I'm going to put a dot there, which means that this 9x9 is not getting taken care of. Arcane Scepter is going off a lot. Because we are critting a lot. So if I turn that off, I mean, that means we're getting... I think Arcane Scepter was a big DPS up for us, if I'm being honest. Because I think the Starfall Towers are critting a lot. And I think that means that we're getting a lot of additional debuffs on things. I would like to draw a dot piece. Are the spiders here any concern? They're making it further than, like, anybody else has. How much do these spiders have if I could click one? 40,000 hit points? That's not nothing. Wow, look at how much lava we're generating. I don't know if that's like... Let's turn damage numbers on for a little bit here. Well, I mean, that's a lot of numbers. Alright, hand is full. Wealth Vault is ticking for us. This should be upgraded. if nothing else. And then I think there's no reason not to push stuff out this way and then try and push stuff back the other way. That doesn't seem like it's moving the needle for anyone. There's my dot piece, which means I can do that. And then I don't think those were doing that much good. And getting another one of these in here is probably really not bad. I will do one more sniper rifle. I do not know that that is a good plan. Actually, how bad are our sniper rifles behaving? You know, it's not bad. For how many of them we have, like, okay, so if I look at this one's done like 100,000, and there's one over here that's been around a little longer, it's on 144. They are not bad. I am okay continuing to invest in them. Do something like that. I don't think we want to leave the numbers on. Yeah, there's so many damage analytics that I want so much more information on, if I'm being honest. Right now, Voodoo Doll is, I think, the single biggest damage increase we could get. Because as a reminder, for those who are not familiar, Voodoo Doll basically is a great way to spread damage, but if you crit with Voodoo Doll on the thing that you are hitting, it can still spread damage back to that thing. So it's just an increase. But yeah, Boulder Tower would be fantastic. I do need to put a dot piece up in the middle of the screen now, since I don't know where my cursor is right here. I mean, I think we can fast forward here. Like, I'm feeling safe. Wealth Vault is really good. I'm realizing, because you accrue so much money during the wave, that at the end of the wave, I'm getting like 200 extra, which is great. These are not what we wanted. We don't want Frostfire. We don't want Aggressive Construction. We don't really want Flash Freeze. Explosive Demolition. Maybe we can do something with that where we just like spam creating and destroying towers. That feels like a weird strategy, but it doesn't feel like a bad strategy to be considering. So I want to do this because that slot there, we can slip another one of those. Have we upgraded? No, we have a bunch of these. I'm amazed that we're still spending our money really well, but so I just want to point out, since we got our 8 towers, I don't think we have been offered a tower selection. Because by wave 30, I think we would have seen another tower if one was coming in. Do I think we're in trouble here? Not really. I think we're okay. But I can't remove one except from the tower selection loadout, right? Like, there's no way to remove one right now, is there, Jezzy? Or when I select an artifact, I can probably go to tower loadout. So I will try that. I will try that. Got it. Okay. Are we in danger right now? I haven't used overcharge in a while, so this will be interesting. Don't think we needed it. Sniper towers should absolutely have a minimum range. We can get random buff tiles, but no 1x1s. Attack speed. Large monsters will be replaced by magma or frost elementals for the next 3 rounds. But we get a 15% attack boost up. So this screen I don't have the ability to. So I think this is the safe option. Freeze 5, get 2 random towers. We know they're only tower cards, but it's still kind of cool. This seems like if we survive it, it's amazing. I'm gonna risk it. I think right now we have a lot of firepower. So I'm going to try and lean on that, and maybe I'm overestimating our capacity, but I will build as much as I can in service of trying to make sure that that decision that we just made, and by we I mean I just made. And if you get the relic, choose, yeah, I think that's what we need to do. I probably we can't target anything, so I can actually discard Dark Grip. It's a liability because we can't target stuff. How much do the Frost Elementals have for health right now? How big a mistake have I made? They have 700k hit points. That is a lot. But we're doing work on them. And it's only for 3 rounds. Like, come on. We killed one of them before it got to here. I don't think we can, like, I think it was probably an okay decision. And that is absolutely the kind of hubris that will ultimately end this run. Do not worry. Where can we fit? That doesn't really help us, does it? I'm starting to build sniper rifles because maybe they're not doing more than missile towers. I don't know. Like one of these. So this thing is done like 18,000. This thing I just built, but this one's on like 139. I think the snipers are surprisingly doing more work than I'm necessarily giving them credit for. So I'm gonna try to get a few more of them out if I can. 500,000 damage on one Starfall Tower, but this is the thing. With the amount of damage that we have to do, our relics are doing so much more work than anything else. So we're just not getting relic choices very often. Just wanna throw that out there. Hey, Michael. Hey, Rude. Welcome on in, both of you. You are walking in on my first endless run. Oh, and then actually yeah, I can't move that. Yeah, my first endless run of Emberward. Not my first, but my first, like, solid one where I'm like, are we gonna go a decent way on this one? Don't know why I've decided that, like, the thing that we need in our lives is sniper towers, but it is very clear that something is clicked in my brain, and I have decided that that is the case. Better to do that and that. Move it back one to get better coverage. Okay. Okay, last wave where we have to deal with the frost elementals. If we survive this wave, this will be our confirmation that we made probably the right choice. We're hoping we get a relic option so that I can put hammer in the graveyard and open up to have boulder tower show up, which I think probably would be an improvement. Are we in danger? We did get wolves. They're fast. Wolves are quick, but I think we're okay. Amazing, Rude. So glad to hear it. Have you tried your hand at it yourself yet? This wave is a little dicey for us right now. We definitely have some enemies that are getting a little closer, a little too close for comfort. Is the Starfall Tower coming up on... That's 9 million. It's coming up on 10 million, I think. All right, it looks like we did survive. The wrapping over here is quite comical. Okay. Whew. Okay. Tower loadout. We're not using laser towers anymore. And we're not using hammer towers. So I'll do that in hopes that we can get more. You're a console player? Got it. Let's see. Charge. Fire towers gain 5% extra crit. Critical hits from fire tower cause burning, effective for 5 seconds. Phoenix Feather feels really good. Electric extending doesn't. I think Phoenix Feather is the play. Double damage for 3 rounds. If we take damage, we die anyways at this point. I don't think there's any world in which we do that. Critical hit rate for existing towers, though. Okay, so fire towers critting causes burn. Crit rate going up causes good things. Range increase. Range increase is bad for our Starfall towers, so I'm going to go critical hit here. That may have been a questionable decision, but I think my thinking was sound there. Because, like, our Starfall Tower's dead zones do get larger over time if we keep getting range upgrades. So I want to be a little wary of that. Was there a better way I could do this? Feels like there should have been. Yeah, I think there was. So let's see. We have a bunch of money. There is still many places to fill in with arcane towers that will never have something better, I don't think. So I'm just gonna click empty slots as much as I can. We'll come back and upgrade them later as we can see them. Okay. You feel bad because you're not subbed? Oh, don't sweat it. Watching the videos is a wonderful way to support me, Rude. You don't have to sub. I only want people to sub who feel like that would be beneficial to them. So no worries. Don't feel bad. Life is too short to feel bad about that kind of stuff. You heard it here first. I think we're doing well here. One thing that I should figure out is because I picked up the crit rune, would it behoove me to have more fire? Really, I can't do that. This is a weird shape, the way that this is working. Okay, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. All right, I don't think I can. I can't build in that area very effectively. Well, I guess I can do something like this. The fact that these now have the ability to crit, I think is in and of itself very useful. So, because the crits are going to be causing burning now, which we like. And the missile towers are hitting a lot of things, which is going to cause a lot of crits, which is going to cause a lot of burning. I think. That's part of my thinking here. Oh, thank you, Rude. I appreciate it. Oh, Michael, the snow globes, these are Starfall Towers. Enjoy Monster Hunter, Rude. Have a good night. I'll catch you next time. Peace out. Yeah, the snow globes are Starfall Towers. They were added in the last update. Before this one. Where are my rewards at? Where my rewards at? Around the outside, I'm gonna try doing... I mean, snipers have been working awfully well, too. A dot there will get those two. It's gonna be hard to utilize that damage rune, so I don't think I'm gonna bother. Well, might still be worth it. Like it might be worth it to unlock that and then do something like this. Oh, that wasn't it. Yeah, we may be able to make something work here. Too broke. Too broke. All right. Sniper towers are gaining on missile powers, so got some respect for that one. It is interesting. I bet Phoenix Feather works really well with the blue upgrade on Starfall Towers. That's a curious one. This is the last wave where we have Swarm of Spiders, which are the things that are making it the furthest, because they have 300,000 hit points, it looks like. Yeah, I don't think that's 3 million. Okay. 2 random relics, but we were attacked by spiders. Probably the best option. Ban the last tower you have for the next 5 rounds. We get Resonant Poison. Gave 5% critical hit on poison enemies, and critical damage will be increased. No, none of these for 5 rounds. No more Starfall Towers. We may have built all the Starfall Towers we can. And if I can get poison on things, this is potentially... it's potentially double damage on crits, which is a lot. 2 random relics could also be insane. We could pick up Voodoo Doll, which we know would be huge. Resonant Poison feels really good, though. We should just never keep Starfall Tower in that slot. That's the thing that we just learned there. So now what we need to do is we do need to just figure out places where we can add back in, like sprinklers. So our goal is just for everyone to be sprinkling at all times. And that will get us a bunch of extra damage. We kind of need a dot piece to get something going over here. Dot piece here too would be good. I don't think there's any way to make that one work. We can't build more of those, so like this is the time for those. Can't do anything over here. We can potentially... There might be a way to work something in there, but that's not going to be easy. I think this gets sold because now poison is back on the menu in a big way. I think I'm actually going to sell and replace a few of these. They haven't been that transformative, and refreshing poison just means that we're doing a lot more damage. Okay, I think that's probably enough for the moment. Okay. Oh yeah, we did get this. I'll do this as one of those. Do that as one of those, and then we'll battle. Hey, kinda Tim. It's sprinkler time. It is indeed. We crit so much right now that I think the addition of poison damage. Oh, we should sell one of these too. Sprinkle it up over there as well. The relics we've been offered lately are truly not awesome. We're still spamming little towers, so I don't want to do that. Flash Tree's device might save our lives once, but that's a big might. It also mightn't. Sprinkle away my fine feathered friend. More poison. So I'm gonna we can put some stuff back here. Everybody's walking by this, so it's okay. We're fast approaching there being nothing left to build on. No fertile soil, as it were. We're still not getting offered any new towers. So it may be that you get your 8 and that's your endless run. I may be wrong, but I think we've had a big power spike. I think it was Resonant Poison that basically doubled our DPS. But right now we are wildly powerful. I think, like, the only thing I want is dot pieces right now. Where do I want this dot to go? That is hard to say. There's one that I wanted over here somewhere, so I could put down another poison spring. Oh, it's here. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I can do poison sprinkler there.